Alright. Hey everyone. um, Welcome back to Creeper World 3 Ark Eternal. Now, I only got time for a very short video here, but, I do apologize. Quick little note before my video. I do apologize for not doing any, commentary in the last two videos, except for the first videos kind of like start off. It was, I wanted to push out a video, but I just wasn't able to, use my voice at the time. And so I wanted to, yeah, I already explained it. I'm not gonna go out and with all my ums and uhs and stuff. I've been working on improving, just improving overall. So I'm gonna try to do more commentaries, more energetic commentaries, and just be all around better. So I would really appreciate it if you left me a comment down below on what I can do to make my videos better. So yeah, I'm gonna stop. What's the word for it? I'm gonna stop rambling and actually play the game. Now we left off with Far York. Does that say Far or Par? I think it says Far York. I'm gonna go and load the auto slot. And loading times, man, they can be annoying, when I do my commentaries, I don't think I'm gonna be able to. Well, I don't know. We'll have to find out what I'm gonna be able to do or not. So, yeah, this is the one with the craters where the mortars are introduced. Where should I put the command node? I click. Okay. I'm not sure actually where. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I have to put it. It won't fit up there. I could put it right there. Then I can also put it down there. A lot more strategy goes into this than what you actually think. Because what you're probably thinking, I mean. Because if you make one wrong move, the creeper, this blue stuff, is just going to slice through your defenses. It's gonna squeeze through, and then before you know it, your command node is under attack, and you're like, wait, no, stop, I'm not doing anything. I thought I put a cannon there, but no, you messed up. So there's a lot of planning, a lot of strategy. Disc, what? I can put it here, but there's not a lot of room there. I think I'll stuff it right there. Yes. Oh, it's paused. I was wondering why things weren't happening. Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and pause it again. Let's go to structure and create some collectors. So, I'm not sure if many of you are watching this series actually, but I hope you are because I love this game and personally I just think it's awesome. But it may not interest some of you more, or enough to the point where you want to watch it. I mean, I didn't really give this series a fair or nice beginning, with no commentary, no real intro to it. But I plan on making up for that in these coming videos. And look, the music just turned all happy. So see, the game agrees with me. Now, let me do a rundown of what all these units I'm placing do. In the last video, if I'm not mistaken, we got the reactor, and then the one before that we got the relay. We might have gotten them at the same time. I don't think so though. But so the collector is the main energy production. It's like you'll see as some of these get built. I have a bad habit of overbuilding. But as some of these get built, you see this green thing pop up. Now, what that green thing is like its area of effectiveness. I'm not sure how to explain it, but it's kind of like the greener the area, I guess, then the more energy it's collecting. Like, that prevents it, collectors from collectors from acting like reactors. That is deep. Yeah, because mortar's kind of in there. And it's the basic energy collection unit. not really unit, but building. Now, the second structure we have here is the relay. Now, as you saw in the last video, I'm fairly sure you saw it. It speeds up these packets, and I'll tell you what the packets are a little later. But it speeds up the oh my gosh! It speeds up the packets, and which allows for faster transfer of supplies in general. Train near that, the bottom of the right. Okay. But it just speeds up the packets. There's not much more to them. Then the third one we have here is the reactor, and what it does is generates energy in its one square. So it can you can just make a line of them and it produces its own energy. It's not like collectors where you can't build them next to each other, because you can build them next to each other. I'm not sure how to explain this very well. I feel like that's going to explode. But, you know, a lot of understanding this game is playing it for yourself. Yeah, I'm water lost. I knew that was coming. But I'm going to try my best to explain it as best I can throughout the playthrough. And I'm going to sound like I know a lot about this game or series, and I really do. Because I played through this once, and I won. I untraditionally, I won. It was hard. The last few missions were definitely very challenging, but managed to pull through. I actually had to look up a review of my own, a playthrough of my own, like how I was stuck on this one level and it was so annoying. So I'm gonna try to not do that in these videos. But if I do, I'm going to show my failures. I'll probably cut out the audio and speed it up so that you don't have to listen to all like 15-30 minutes of it. But you know, you never know. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. That's how I am. But I'm not sure how much commentary I'm gonna be able to do, because a lot of this is just focusing. Because like I said, one wrong move and game over. Game over, man. It's game over. But you know, I'm gonna try. I'm really gonna try. So I'm not exactly sure how to start this, how to continue this commentary, aside from just playing the game. I guess what I can say is, I apologize for my overbuilding. I mean, I tend to make my games run longer than they need to in order to win, and that's because I just love the game so much, and I really want to enjoy all the aspects of it. But I'm gonna try not to do that. I'm gonna try to do a lot of things and try not to do a lot of things. But I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know, you know? I'm gonna target this bottom one, because I just know it's gonna sneak up on me if it gets the chance to. So let's start up with some cannons and get a foothold. Let's take it head on. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Yep, I gotta go. So that was a 10-minute long video. Not exactly 10 minutes. But, when I get back, I'm going to cut this video in two. I'm gonna stop recording now, and then I'm gonna pick up recording, in like an hour or so. So, yeah, stay tuned. If you have, if you have stayed through the series and have stayed with me up to this point, I appreciate it, and I have to ask you to keep staying with me. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you in the next part. Alright. Hey everyone. So, I'm back. I wasn't able to continue recording for a lot longer than I thought. But yeah, so like 2 weeks later, here I am. I'm back. We are on Far York. What is this right here? I don't understand what that is. So yeah, yeah, I'm just not sure if there's any commentary to be said. I believe that last, or at least in the part before, I said that there wasn't a whole lot of commentary to be said, but you know, I guess we'll see how it works out. So let's continue. So I realize you can't see my mouse. I wish you could, because that would make it a lot less tormenting on your guys' eyes, like sudden movements. It's kind of like a subconscious thing. If you could see the mouse, and your brain would subconsciously predict where or what was gonna happen. So like if I had my mouse in the upper right screen, or like if I had my mouse in the upper right side of the screen, then your brain would subconsciously say or predict that, oh hey, he's gonna zoom in on the upper right, so I don't have to like get freaked out over that. But since you can't see my screen, you're not able to do that, which is very sad. I wish you could see the mouse. So that's being very clean right there. So I'm gonna build a connector. Most likely I'm gonna be mumbling a lot, like what I'm doing, because that's just the way I think. Because I'm one of those people that finds it very hard to like think without saying. Like, I don't know if you understand, if that's understandable. If you get that, you viewer get that. Yeah. Hopefully I'll get this uploaded soon. Like editing. Yeah, I'm just not I'm just not sure if there's much to be said in this whole series. I mean, it's a strategy game. I mean, that's pretty much it. And I don't play games in general for score or to get on the high, or to get on the leaderboards. I just play them to have fun. And that's probably one of the reasons I'm horrible at PvP, because I just want to have fun playing games. I mean, that is the whole point of games, is to have fun. I mean, like, if you're gonna be screaming at your TV or monitor and throw your controller or mouse at it and have to buy a new one, what's the point of playing games at that point? At that point, games are just rage. Pure rage, which is very stupid in my opinion. And I'm not hating on PvP. I mean, I like PvP. I do play PvP occasionally with friends, but what I'm saying is that once it gets to the point where you're screaming and you're crying because the guy on the other side of the map sniped you, even though that was a stupid shot and it shouldn't have worked, because he was on the other side of the map and you had the best skills, you paid $20 for the best skills, blah 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 blah. At that point, it just becomes stupidity, to be honest. It may just be my opinion. I may lose a few subscribers for saying that, but that's how I view some PvP games. I mean, honestly, games are meant to be played for fun, and that's one reason that I take so long in my Creeper World 3 games. It's just I'm trying to have fun out of it. I know in the last mission, not in the last mission, but I think it's like sometime in the middle of the playthrough of the campaign. I mean, sorry. Like you unlock planes and bombers, and because the ore, you'll know what ore is later if you stick with me through the playthrough. But basically, the ore was very in Creeper World 3, the dev made it so that it's basically unlimited. To my knowledge, it's unlimited. Excuse me. To my knowledge, it is unlimited ore. So I just spent like not even half the game, more like 3/4 of the game, just kind of messing around with the bombers. Like, oh, bombers, go bomb this area over here until there's finally a break, and then we'll send in the fighters to open up more of it, and then we'll finally have a foothold. And just kind of messing around. Yeah. It's just one of the things I to play games, and people might question it. Like, a couple of my friends go all like, they're like, dude, why do you hate PvP so much? It's so fun. Why don't you like this game? Why, blah, blah, blah. They basically question why I don't like PvP and competitive games as much as they do, or as much as the general population of gamers does. And it's quite simple, really. It's because I guess you could call me an old school gamer. I don't play to win, I play to have fun. So yeah. Gosh. Probably rambling on because I'm trying to make this commentary more commentary than just like blank gameplay. But yeah. Mortar, what are you doing? Oh man. Yeah. Can't get it. Sacrifices must be made. Bless you, Roxy. Dog just sneezed. Probably could hear that. So it looks like if we don't get some stuff over here, it's gonna go out of control. Just let's take these guys and just move over here. I'll take the cannon. You know, if you're a longtime Creeper fan, Creeper World fan, you'll kind of like understand, I guess, more of this than an average person, I guess, would. I don't know where I was going with that, but I went there. I mean, like, obviously, if you haven't played a game, you're gonna want to get introduced to it by the Let's Player. And so, the thing with Creeper World, or at least Creeper World 3, is that it's kind of hard to introduce you to it. You'd have to play like the rest of the game, or the rest of the series, if you know what I mean. Like, you couldn't just dive right into the third game without like playing at least the free versions of the other two. Like before, as Creeper World 3 was in the production stage, and not even in the alpha stage, just in the completely unfinished stage, I was playing the free versions of the other games, like Creeper World 1 and 2. And so I kind of get the story of it all. Like, I know the basic concepts and such, but not as much as I could if I actually buy and play through the first and second games. So that's kind of an example of you don't really know Creeper World 3 unless you play Creeper World 3. I mean, like, you won't understand the story as much. You won't say like, oh yeah, that's like, I don't know what am I doing? Oh my gosh. Don't answer that, please. Okay. We're almost done with this. There's no fire. Right there. Just make this go quicker. Oh. Very lost. Oh well. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can see it or not, but in the lower right, I'm getting these achievements, and newer improve. Yeah, I'm gonna continue. I'm getting these achievements. And in the first mission, when I first completed it, you probably saw that I had like 20 out of, I think it's like 54 or something. Even though I'm just now starting it. And the reason for that is because, I'm just gonna read through these before I continue my thought. At last, we have access to the inhibitor in this system. I don't remember this map. Unfortunately, this world is a disaster. What happened here? What happened here? I'm sorry. It appears terrible weapons were used that ripped the world apart. As you were seeing, humanity went to every extreme in its fight with the Creeper. The nightmare these people must have experienced, unimaginable. I'm not sure what approach would be the best here, Scars. Wait, I detect 2 tech artifacts. Excellent. What are they? Oh, it's the ore, and it's a sprayer. Now you know what strategy will be best. I see them on the scanners, ore miner and sprayer. Yes, build ore mines on those ore deposits. Share these little brown things with blue dots. They will send ore to the command node. From there, it will be processed into anti-creeper. Ah, yes, anti-creeper. It was my daughter, Alia. Sorry. It was my daughter, Aliana, who unlocked the secrets of the anti-creeper long ago. And this is a huge example of what I was saying by you won't understand the story if you haven't played the other games. Because Aliana, I'm sorry, was in Creeper World 2. If I remember correctly, that's when Anti-Creeper was No, yeah, I think that was when Anti-Creeper was introduced. Might have been in Creeper World 1 even, but you see, you wouldn't have known that if I hadn't have told you, or if you had played the other games. And this is an example. All right, I assume the sprayer will deliver Anti-Creeper to the battlefield. Temporarily offline, gel maintenance in process. Maintenance now looks like some things have not changed in 5 billion years. I'll get right back to working on taking out this inhibitor while you perform maintenance on your gel circuits. No, if necessary, you may move the map with. Oh yeah. Yep, I've kind of already figured that out. Okay, let's pause this here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna build you. I like this nice flat plane here, but it scares me a little. So if you look in the lower, like towards the lower right of the HUD, on the bottom, you can see a little meter. And when I mouse, just cancel. When I mouse over like a piece of terrain that has creeper on it, it will the little meter will go up. Like there's the little brown that shows how high the terrain is, and then like it goes up to show how much creeper there is. Now, I think if I recall correctly, I haven't played this game in, I think it's like a year, mind you. If I recall correctly, once it goes over 10, then it will flow out into the void, and then it'll have to reach a higher terrain level to crawl onto the terrain, and then, yeah, it acts like liquid, you know? But, alright. So, basically for now, all I have to worry about is securing, like, this area, just, these bridges. So for now, I think we're safe. This flat terrain is excellent for, collectors, but it's horrible, if the creeper managed to get up here, because that means if a creeper gets up right here, then it'll be able to spread everywhere with nothing stopping it. And so that's a really bad thing. Yeah. I realize my collector grids aren't exactly most efficient as they could be. But, you know, I try. I do. Okay, so it's gonna start sending those packets out. Get the economy up. Yes, I know this. You can pause these. You can pause the video if you want to read these, but I already know them, so. Just carrying a PJ, yeah. Collector lot. When did I place a collector? Oh. Yeah. Clicking the X counts as placing a collector. Okay. So let's go ahead and build an orb, but being very careful not to use too much energy. Sweet, right there. Start building reactors. Yeah. Nope. Wrong button. Okay. So I should be able to. Oops. I should be able to build like maybe 2 more. That's one of my main downfalls. I tend to overbuild reactors, and so the economy kind of goes kerplunk every time there's a mission with reactor capabilities. And as you can see, it's already starting to crawl along these edges here. So I'm going to need to sprayer these places. One of the problems with sprayers is that they tend to overspray. Like, say you only had like this little bit of creeper here. They'd spray like 5 blobs, then only like 2 blobs would be enough. And so that tends to use all of your ore and anti-creeper. So you're like, no, stop, what are you doing? You're overdoing it. You shouldn't be overdoing it. It seems this is already getting very close to 10 here. And you can also see the exact number. It's actually 9.3 and 9 point. It's 9 and gaining, so we're gonna have to be very cautious of this. So yeah. I'm very OCD when it comes to reactors. Yeah, as you can see, I've already overbuilt reactors. One thing I like to do is like use sprayers as mini bombs. For example, sometimes I like send them out. Like I'd build a sprayer right here, which I'm gonna do right now, just to show you. I'd build a sprayer right here, and I'm sorry. I'd build a sprayer, and then I'd let it get built. And once it was built, I would let it get full. It's always on, dude. Oh, derp. Once it, once it got as full as it was willing to go, I would, as I'm about to do, I would send it off towards my main target, which is over there. And so it would like create a little blip of anti-creepers that I could use. So yeah, there's not much to explain about this stuff. Let's build another sprayer right here. what I'm gonna try to do in this series. Yeah, see, kind of left a bit of a blip here of anti-creeper. While this one is useless, it really does help me in later days, or in later campaign missions. Let's go up there. But as I was saying before it violently blew up and interrupted me, what I'm going to try and do with the series, while I haven't quite kept true to it yet, I'm going to be trying to do one mission in each episode, which could average at about 15 minutes, which is what I hope to do, which is what I hope to make every episode, the length of an episode, I mean. Because, like, unless it's like a story, like Last of Us, generally you don't want to have 30-minute long videos. At least I don't, because, I mean, like, personally, for me at least, those, like, 30-minute long non-story video game playthroughs, they kind of get distracting, if you know what I mean. Like, I thought I was, I don't know how to explain it, I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna try and keep these episodes down to like 15 minimum, 15 episode length, so I don't do too much and I don't do too little, and thus doing that 15-minute length, I'll be trying to do one mission per episode. Excuse me. And yeah. So yeah, that's about it. Just gonna finish this mission and I'm gonna finish it up. So yeah. I'm gonna finish this mission and I'm gonna wrap up the episode. Let's bring the anti-creeper. A little bit low. And load anti-creeper. This one's kind of like a little longer. Let's disarm it. Hoping to allow it to get a little better. Let's enable the collection field. Alright. Now we have no use for that power zone yet until we can manage to clear it out. Need to stop this collection field, because that's getting all this stuff, all this anti-creeper, all this anti-creeper. It's getting it all jumbled up down here. And it can't be jumbled up down there. You know what, let's build mortar there. I think that'll be very useful. Have you ever seen a mortar in a power zone? I don't think you have, so you're about to be amazed. It's insane how awesome it is. Watch it. Rapid fire mortar. That's gonna come in very handy down here. And it's not too big of a stress on energy, but it's definitely gonna be concerning. Okay, I'm gonna need to speedrun this a little bit, because I got something to do. I'm having to break it up again. No, it's not happening. Not happening! I'm sorry. I don't have enough anti-creeper, it's as simple as that. I don't have enough anti-creeper. Or enough ore. Anti-creeper too. I just need to speedrun this. I need to get that. I need to get that right now. Probably get nullifier right here. go. Then we can move you up here and put you on, just leave you for now. Oh, look, we're, I forgot him open. I don't know if I can fit there. Probably not. Let's just touch a relay here. A nullifier here. And we can get nullifier down here. With a relay right here. And yeah, and there's a contributor dispatch. This mission was relatively easy. It's just one of those where there's so many emitters that it just takes so long because there's so many of them. Okay, that's gone. Oh snap! Oh wow. Okay, that was unexpected. Okay, wow. Okay, I did not know that was gonna happen. That's awesome. He's still powering up, so let's just act like he won that. Wow, that was amazing. I did not expect that. That would have been so useful if I had known that actually happened. Wow, in my other playthroughs. Awesome. Well, let's claim victory. Let's continue without submitting. Yeah, sector map. I kind of already knew that. Yeah. Let's close the map. Or, oops, let's return to origin, actually. Alright. That was Creeper World 3 Arc Eternal episode... I believe it's episode 3. If you enjoyed this episode, or this playthrough so far, go ahead and leave a like down below, and comment down below, and give me your opinion on how I can make my videos better, or just in general. You're doing great. So yeah, that was pretty much it for this episode. Like I said, I'm gonna try to do one mission per episode. Yeah, that's all I can think of. Be expecting a couple of Halloween specials, which will include a Garry's Mod horror map, and hopefully a Minecraft Halloween co-op. With who? Well, you'll just have to watch to find out. Thank you for sticking with me through the series so far. I hope to see you next episode. Farewell.